Welcome. This is Diamond Oracle with Katie Barbara. Endings and beginnings. The reading and the topic. Angel Michael, Angel Gabriel, and sisters. Spirit of light, light consciousness. Ascended masters. I just came from visiting friends. We have a weekly meet, and I experienced a lot of my friends, all of them almost, were going through endings, death, family death, loved ones, pets dying. It's a lot of death for new beginnings. As I'm sitting there listening, and with the solar eclipse and what retrograde has brought, it's heavy duty. I was like, damn, we need the sage when I get home. But what I realized, and I focused on while I was there, was that we all need each other. The supportive people, the compassionate people. We can't be so negative and hateful to not be supportive to others, and just being there is a help. I'm going to do a collective reading to see whatever comes out. The candle here. Mother Gaia. Today is April 10th, 2024. Happy birthday to anyone out there with this birthday. I had an enlightening moment seeing my loved ones, my friends, in depression and sorrow due to their loss. One of them lost her husband. Some of them isolated from their children, on top of losing their husband. And in mental health, which is one of the reasons I have my channel, is to discuss and understand that we are only human, that we always have a second chance, and forgiveness and redemption is possible. But you have to want to do it and do the work. Meeting at this center where we meet weekly is a supportive way to be there, even when you don't feel like being there. Make time for your friends, those in need of support. Don't dwell too much in your pain. Don't dwell too much in the loss. When you find yourself dwelling too much, I've been through a lifetime of therapy since '92. I suffer from clinical depression and have been an advocate for mental health. I have my channel to give support, to give my own experience. And this is also for entertainment purposes only and allegedly. And I love doing my tarot and oracle decks. I love my tarot family, my soul family, the tarot community. They have been my family in the midst of my being isolated from my own family and friends. I made my own family where I am now, created my own friends and family. I'm using the Starseed deck, Oracle deck. Two flipped out. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposite. Extremes of life, exactly what I just encountered. Extremes of life. Listening to these friends with their extremes of life and the sudden abrupt change that they didn't expect with this retrograde that has brought so much. Karmic relationships, which is needed. These karmic relationships are needed. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict is a must. Why did they go through these changes? Endings and beginnings. There are no happy endings, only new beginnings. Fall into my arms in karmic relationships. Sis stating your star family at the bottom of the deck. People need people, but you also have to realize and make yourself aware what kind of people you're surrounding yourself with. Are they bringing you down? Are they taking you anywhere? Karmic relationships. This solar eclipse, this retrograde, what I saw and I just came from right now, seeing my friends in sorrow, their family members passing. One of them has, um, one of them got raped. This is for 18 and older, so if you're not 18, then leave. You need your star family, especially going through these karmic relationships, these karmic awakenings, the conflict the karma is bringing, the retrograde is bringing. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth. This is what the karmic relationships bring. It doesn't feel good. You get to experience rage, sorrow, regret, shame. And on all that, you have to find the will to stay alive, to move forward. And then we have those that expect someone else to do the work for us and don't want to do the work because we're entitled brats. And that's where you need to cut it off and know when to move forward and let it go. Don't be a crutch. Your own well-being and mental health, you have to stay balanced. The moments that you lose your balance, regulate, come back. That's why I went live, to see who will watch. to give support. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be a leader. Be the leader you wish you had. Be the leader that you wish you had. Exactly. We wanted to, when we had children, we want to be better parents than our parents were to us. But to do that, you have to do the inner work. You have to first look at yourself and grow, seek wisdom, knowledge, self reflect, and kill the ego. That's what this karma and this retrograde is bringing, a death to ego and pride. As I sat there and saw my friends were, were being humbled and humbled themselves to appreciate the life they have and things around them, and say, supported each other, we laughed, create severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. That's what it is. Mars energy, softening to love. As the collective, we see what has been going on as I see the endings and beginnings of my friends and them speaking on their situation and hoping in silence as I sat there wishing for them and praying for them that they be enlightened, giving them support, supporting one another. Child of the cosmos, that's who you are, collective. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. To find the intelligence of the universe, you have to spend a lot of time alone in self reflection and drowning out the world, the 3D world, the shallowness, the vanity, the arrogance. You have to shed it all. You got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. You need to set boundaries to codependent people. Tough love. Don't be a crutch or an enabler, because in the end it brings you down. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Loyalty, safety, and trust. Protection. Isn't it what we all want? But do we give this to others? And then when we're let down, betrayed, the sudden death, the sudden realization of betrayal of the one that you thought had your back, whether it be your own siblings, your own mother, father, your best friend. That's a death. It's like experience an actual death. And you must be reborn from that. Don't turn to addiction. Don't turn to get high. Sit down, get a grip, cry it out, write it out on a piece of paper, burn it, and set boundaries. You're not for everyone, that's for sure. Embrace your weirdness. face your true north. I have a good friend that says that they embrace my weirdness. Embrace your true north. That's when you're in your north node. As we see in the collective reading in Tarot Land, these witch covens, these elite societies, um, they work in groups. They need a group of energy workers because alone they don't have the energy. We star seeds have the energy. We can stand alone because we have done the work. We light workers have the energy. We can stand alone. They want to suck the energy out of us, but then they become very sick and ill, emotionally, sooner or later. Inner Earth, you'll survive the new solution. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Like I said, new beginnings. There are no happy endings, only new beginnings. As I've been a target of energy weapons, of the secret societies targeting the star seeds and the light workers, as has also one of my favorite tarot readers, Kuan Yin. I have no cut cards tarot I watch on YouTube. Um, Realizing she's also been a target, and many other readers. We've survived it. We are still victims because of the powers that be. And some say, why? We had a lot of endings in our lives to bring new beginnings. We created the new beginnings. We have the power to create it. Where there's a will and faith, there's power. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. That's what you are collecting. A golden child. This is why you're targeted. Work around it. Work around the energy weapons. Work around the psychic attacks. Tend to your spirit team. Hold on to the ascended masters to hope. They'll get us through this lifetime. Whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. The frequency of sound. They use energy weapons, frequency, to manipulate the mind, the actions, the vessel. That's why I use the Tibetan bowls, the high frequency of the Tibetan bowls. Clears some of that energy. Even this that is happening to the collective, being targeted by secret societies, covens to suck our golden light, the industries. All this with the retrograde is backfiring for everyone that has done so. Earth School, A fact. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. You never stop learning. The earth is the school. For the most part, in this retrograde, with this solar eclipse, a lot of the people, from what I've seen this morning, a couple of my favorite readers, Mermaid Prophetess, um, Kuan Yin, that I listened to, Romans Cove, they seem to have learned the lesson. Some of these karmics. The Seven Star Sisters, the next card. Birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Seven Star Sisters. We have a coven, the Seven Star Sisters. They exist in astral realm. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground, perspective. Exactly. None of this matters. Zoom out, perspective. How can we fight with energy weapons against them, right? You have to do the inner wisdom, inner meditation, inner ascended master work to be able to fight it, to be able to live through it, to be able to survive all the betrayals, to count on self and the higher cosmos for support. Called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up, collective. This is what's happening. The universe is stepping up the game. People are really suffering right now. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. Make love to life. Venus energy, surrender to the sweetness. Enjoy the victory right now, collective. That is yours. We've sent and made love to the universe, and always in gratitude and in a loving energy towards the universe, towards the cosmos, not violating the spiritual laws. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Creative accountability. Some of us don't take accountability. The low vibrating people do not take accountability. They look to blame. With this retrograde, they're learning to blame oneself and to either die in your vices or step it up in the spiritual realm with a higher vibration. The portal is open. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. You decide. There's a wild card. Now they're crying. They don't like the karma, but they like the drama, the gossip, the toxicity. Low vibing people are used to toxicity. They don't like the peace that comes with growth and maturity, that comes with wisdom until it's too late. Then they're sitting there sucking their thumb when it's too late. Double mission. Light worker, star seed. Serve the world by being you. That's what we came to do. That's what we are here doing, collective. Activated earth. Power places. Ley lines. Trust where you are led. Exactly. The forces that be control the universe, right? What can we do? Us mere people, right? But us star seeds that can perform miracles, us believers, us with hope, us elect, chosen, that they target, that they envy. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction. Let God in. Exactly. Everybody's into addictions. Everyone turns to addiction to cope with life as an excuse. And they mainly use addiction, from what I see, because they have no personality. They need an excuse to act stupid and low vibing and petty. So they always have to be high or drunk or both because they're empty. They have no character, no personality. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tender tenderness and rest. This eclipse brought a lot of fatigue to the star seeds. Make sure you're getting your rest as you're being upgraded. As things are being eclipsed and demonic people and things being eclipsed out of your life, the vessel is releasing that energy while you sleep. Deep cellular healing confirmation. Arcturus energy. Physical and emotional healing. Confirmation, physical and emotional healing. All those people that have taken from us collective, robbed us of our identity, of our inheritance, spiritual and monetary. I guarantee you right now are living through it, the worst karma. With this eclipse, all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. Always listen to your intuition. Because the snakes, the demons out there, the witches, the warlocks that manipulate your surroundings, that manipulate the energy, that manipulate your phones, that manipulate paperwork. Listen to your intuition. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Hireth, amen. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. That's what we feel right now, collective. If the solar eclipse brought us joy, we became homesick for the stars, for our soul family. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. The soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Do you remember your soul plan collective? Have they let you remember these energy weapons and manipulation of your mind, of your memory, MK Ultra? They're all reaping the consequences of what they've done. All these mad scientists, their families are reaping also the consequences. Guaranteed this retrograde and solar eclipse. Lifting the veil. Seek comfort in knowing, in satisfaction, that karma is hitting. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Anything unaligned must go. That's a fact. We as light workers and star seeds don't tolerate it. Weight of the world. Boundaries let go. It's not yours to carry. Yes, learn to know when to let go. It's not yours to carry people's bullshit, crying, drama, made up stories, acts, great actresses and actors out there to get their way. And then they drag you through the coals if you don't stand your ground and set your boundaries. Then you're in the same shithole they're in. Strong boundaries, firm, I'm sorry, defenselessness, right past wrongs, uprooting, righting past wrongs. This I said earlier. A lot of them have realized and will be coming in to apologize to you, collective. Because the deaths, the endings that are happening with life, living things dying, humans, children, this eclipse, and I haven't even turned on the news yet, but these elites that have done the most soon, that's all I can say, soon. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Gabriel, the messenger. Big picture thinking, Palladius energy, visionary, inspired ideas. See the big picture. We have a strong will. We stand with all the attacks and we stood through the decades. We know the big picture. We see it. You're not alone, collective. Isolation, physical connection, and community. There needs to be a balance, like I said. Isolation is needed, but you also need to know when you need to reach out because your friends need you, the community needs you. Volunteer. Do something other than think of yourselves, these lower vibing people. The void. Stop, embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. The void. This is what they're going through now. The void. It's only when you have that void that you will reflect and be taken all the way into the void that you will reflect. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Reincarnation. We've done this before. We've been here before. We've experienced this before. Mad scientists want to know what we already know, but they manipulate your memory. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen is what I'm doing now. Drown out the death, the negative energies, the negative comments, the negative, anything negative and petty. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition. Again, your intuition before it makes sense. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. A lot of the DMs are going through it because they didn't listen to their intuition. They were too high. They had them inebriated so they couldn't listen to their intuition. They had them drowned in lust and in low vibing connections so they wouldn't listen to their intuition. Live and learn. Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. That's who we are. In the world, but not of it. We are our own world. We create our own world in the midst of everything they do. Breathe, breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. My will to thy will of the universe. Absolutely. Respect the universe. Appreciate it and give thanks to it. Jump in. Andromedan energy. Adventure. Say yes to change. I say yes to change. To change is to grow. To change is to be open-minded. Is to be enlightened. Is power with thyself. Right? The season of Mentaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. You can't do this if you're high. Teaching and learning, the magicians of the beginning of a time, the Egyptians, Aleister Crowley, Hermes, but not to the point where you lose control. Not to the point where you can't live without the substance. They wanted to experience Satan. They wanted to experience their guardian angel. They wanted to go above and beyond God. And then they lost their minds. But they also say there's a thin line between the madness and genius and madness, right? Where would we be without those men that started all this magic, all these magicians? King Solomon received it straight from divine, the wisdom, and then source brought him the information of the demonic realm of the demons. He didn't need to get high. He just had faith. He just believed. He had hope. Now it's out of control. Cosmic insight. I'm going to the cosmic insight, and then I'm doing as I was sent to do. Someone else, someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. That we know. Divine unions. They can't, as we've seen earlier in the Oracle deck. We're too high, elevated. Communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. Always. Where there's this, they can never interfere. Compromise and communicate. As long as you're sober, of a sober mind, and willing to do the work and to change, you're good. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. That's what the duality of the twin flames of the soul flames, soul connections. Intimacy, even without it being in the 3D. The commitment made already in both realms, the 3D and the 5D. The distance cannot stop it. They realized they were gold diggers. They realized you are not a gold digger collective. With this Mercury retrograde has exposed this more than ever. A date night is on the horizon collective with confirmation, with your twin flame, with your soul family and your soul flame. This soul flame, twin flame could have water in their chart, in their moon. Very emotional, loving person, the DM, spying on you, constantly spying to see that there is no one else. The DM spying, the karmic spying to see that there's no one else. Earth sign, divine masculine, is an earth sign that you're dealing with. He has learned to let go in this retrograde. He has learned to let go of the karmic's pettiness. He has learned to let go of his own codependency. He's learned to let go of the love spells that were placed over them. What they thought was love was only lust. Love doesn't deceive. A vacation is in the horizon collective. The challenges that they're going through right now are needed to appreciate who you are and what you have. A honeymoon is in the uprising and in the future. They must go through these challenges. The DMs are very strong-willed. Their will has been set free. It was held hostage for a long time. Open up your heart, collective. You tend to have fear and lack of trust. And a divorce has happened. Someone is brokenhearted. They're manifesting and confessing to you, collective, what they've been through, everything that they've survived. It's pretty terrible. They've survived a narcissist. They have said no to a narcissist who is an air sign with fire in their chart. Give them time to heal and to grow from this experience. They have health issues they've been left with, STDs, heart issues, mental health issues, and they have run out of patience in reverse. And luck is on their side. Say yes. We're moving soon, collective. Someone has had to move. Someone that stole your home. Someone that lied about your identity, that used your identity, your documents, to purchase a home, to get married. The cycle's over. We're moving on. Not gambling anymore. Fake pregnancy, DNA tests, sexuality's coming out. The karmics trying to expose and humiliate online our divine masculines. Posting pictures, being petty and low vibing. I can't tell you how exhausting that is. Protect your mind, your heart. Take caution. Guardian angels are on it. Use your intuition. Take time to spend time with your pets for emotional and mental healing. And the last card, they'll be back like the Terminator. And with that, we end the reading. I wish you love and light to all the high vibrating souls.